Before there was light, before there was space, before there was even time, there was nothing. Or at least, that's what we used to think. The Big Bang, the cosmic explosion that gave birth to everything we know, was long believed to be the ultimate beginning, the moment reality itself switched on. But what if it wasn't the beginning at all? What if the universe had a story before the Big Bang? One we just haven't remembered yet. Let's start with what we know. The Big Bang theory isn't just a guess, it's backed by evidence. Scientists discovered that galaxies are moving away from each other, meaning space itself is expanding. When you reverse that expansion backward through time, everything, every star, every atom, every bit of energy comes together into an unimaginably hot, dense point, a singularity. That singularity is where the Big Bang supposedly happened, about 13.8 billion years ago. From that instant, space expanded, time began, and the universe as we know it was born. But here's the paradox. If time itself began with the Big Bang, then asking what was before it might not even make sense. It's like asking, what's north of the North Pole? There is no before, if there was no time for before to exist in. Yet our human minds can't help but wonder, because nothing feels like an incomplete answer. If something started, something must have caused it, right? So what could that something be? One theory suggests the universe didn't come from nothing. It came from a quantum fluctuation. In the smallest scales of physics, even nothing isn't truly empty. It's full of energy that flickers in and out of existence, creating and destroying particles in moments so short we can't even measure them. According to quantum mechanics, energy can spontaneously appear, as long as it balances out with negative energy elsewhere. So maybe our universe simply popped into existence as a quantum bubble of energy that balanced itself out perfectly. Zero energy overall, yet infinite potential inside. In that sense, the Big Bang might not have been an explosion from something, but an expansion from nothing. Or rather, from the possibility of everything. But some scientists think that's only part of the story. What if our Big Bang wasn't unique? What if it was just one bubble among countless others? This is the multiverse theory, the idea that our universe is one of many, each born from its own Big Bang, expanding in its own direction like cosmic soap bubbles forming endlessly in a sea of energy. In this view, the Big Bang wasn't the beginning, but simply our beginning, one of an infinite series. Then there's the Big Bounce hypothesis, a favorite among physicists who believe the universe might be stuck in an eternal rhythm of expansion and collapse. According to this idea, before our Big Bang, there was another universe that expanded, aged, and eventually collapsed in on itself, a big crunch. When that happened, all the matter and energy compressed into an ultra-dense state, and then, bang, it exploded outward again, creating a new universe, ours. This means the universe doesn't have a beginning or end, just endless cycles of death and rebirth, like a cosmic heartbeat. And then there's one of the most mysterious possibilities of all, that the Big Bang didn't happen in space, but created space. In that sense, before doesn't exist, because there was no dimension where before could occur. The Big Bang wasn't a thing exploding into something. It was space itself expanding from nothing. Every second, the universe isn't expanding into empty space, it's creating more space as it expands. That means when you look up at the stars, you're not just looking into distance, you're looking into time itself. Each light that reaches your eyes has traveled billions of years, carrying stories from a past that no longer exists, a message from when time was young. But let's go deeper. What if time isn't linear at all? Some modern theories in physics suggest that time might be more like a loop, where the end and the beginning touch each other. In that case, the universe could be both infinite and cyclical, its own cause and effect, self-contained, eternal. Imagine a snake eating its own tail, forever consuming and creating itself. That's not just poetry. It's one possible reality. And yet the mystery remains. Even if we can explain how the universe evolved after the Big Bang, we still don't know why it exists at all. Why do we have laws of physics instead of chaos? Why is there something instead of nothing? It's the kind of question that makes scientists turn into philosophers, and philosophers turn silent. Some thinkers believe the answer might not lie in physics at all, but in logic itself. Maybe the universe must exist because non-existence is impossible. Maybe nothing is unstable, and reality is simply what happens when nothing can't hold itself together anymore. Or maybe, and this might be the strangest thought, we're living in a simulation, a universe designed by something outside of itself, with the Big Bang as its power-on moment. In that case, before the Big Bang might not be physical, but computational, the moment before the code began to run. It sounds wild, but every theory, from quantum physics to string theory, is trying to answer the same ancient question: where did we come from, and why is there anything at all? Each answer reveals a little more of the truth, and raises even bigger mysteries. Because the closer we look, the less nothing looks like nothing. It's a restless, chaotic ocean of potential, where universes may rise and fall like waves, and we just happen to be surfing on one of them. So what was before the Big Bang? Maybe there was another universe. Maybe a quantum vacuum. Maybe nothing. But whatever it was, it left us here, alive and conscious in a universe trying to understand itself. And maybe that's the real beauty of it. We are the universe's way of asking its own origin story. Every time we wonder where it all began, we're part of that same unfolding mystery, the echo of the first spark still asking the oldest question in existence. Like, share, and subscribe to WiseUse, where science meets wonder, and every answer only makes the universe more extraordinary.